How close could emulation by artificial intelligence be to actual test grading behavior? Only on-site trials would provide the answer. 70 high school freshmen completed the computer test on solutions to mud flows and landslides. Then the research team put the automatic grading system it had developed to the test. This is a competition between man and computer. The student answers are to be graded simultaneously by teachers and the automatic grading system. In this competition, the human mind has an absolute advantage, as it can quickly discover the student's key misconceptions and mistakes, and is not confused by semantics or unimportant words. So it flexibly evaluates a student's achievements. However, the human brain gets tired or exhausted and can lose accuracy. Now let's see how the computer fared. The experimental result was that the research team was satisfied with the performance of the computer. It didn't feel any strain or tire. Although it may not have been sufficiently flexible, it was definitely fast and certain. Of course, the human brain and computers are not totally incompatible. Brains are flexible and computers are accurate, so mutual complementarity would be the optimal approach. And speaking of the best option, the other scientific education research team, led by Chongji Guo, also hoped to find among the 36,000 test papers collected the keys to the alternative conceptions of students.
就是说，电脑自动评分呢，其实跟专家在电脑自动评分，不管用哪一种 approach， 其实跟专家之间的评分，它的相关性其实可以达到蛮高的一个相关性。
施测完毕以后，大概北中南大概几万份的试件就会送到台师大那个科教中心这边来。这有点像工厂的品质管制，甚至于我们有规定5%的那个抽查率，就是每100包里面会有5包抽出来，助理重新再打一遍，所以这些必须做品质上的一个管制。
Usually, after test papers are collected, they should be graded. But the purpose of this learning concept test was not to give a score, but to assess how many students and how many possibilities there were of their having what kinds of alternative conceptions about what kind of scientific concept. Thus, whether students answered a question rightly or wrongly had representative significance. After tabulating the numbers, it was up to the leader of each sub-project on the team to analyze the result more deeply. The research results provided more accurate evidence for the advanced predictions of the scholars. The establishment of this database was an unprecedented undertaking in the annals of international science education. The scholars who took part in this project were full of anticipation about how to use the investigation results and extend its value.
我们建立的这些资料库，我们所得到的结果，还刚是个开始而已。
我们最重要的是说，我们怎么样利用这个资料，未来在做师资培育上面，或者是开发促进学生概念改变的一个教材。
不管是在课程的订定、教科书的撰写， 甚至在教室里面的教学都用得到它。
当然，这样的教学能力，这样教学的表现，怎么样在我们未来后续看得到？我这个时候我反而觉得好像工作还未了。
The task never ends, because it takes 100 years to nurture a well-educated generation. In these universities of education, the teachers in science education are always trying to think of ways to improve education and make learning science more interesting and more efficient. The scholars will keep working on how to continue this endless work.